Welcome back to Wellness Wednesday here on AM Buffalo.
Yes, the masks are down, the smiles are out, but are we still on heightened alert about protecting ourselves from COVID and other viruses and taking steps for preventative care? However, many of the products that we are using to help, especially oral care, might have the opposite effect.
Yeah, and Dr. Karash Madahi, author of Toxic Overload, pulls back the curtains about the body's natural defenses and how to experience whole body health. Dr. Karash, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Mercedes. Thank you for having me.
Oh, yes, thank you. So let's get right into it. What's the biggest misconception associated with many teeth whitening products, doctor?
Yes, so pretty much everything that you see in the whitening products, they contain hydrogen peroxide or some form of peroxide. And the peroxide is a whitening agent, yes, but it also causes tooth sensitivity, gum damage, and it's an oxidizing agent. In an age that we are talking about antioxidants, getting rid of free radicals in our body, why are we putting this type of products in our mouth to whiten our teeth? The best way to go about it is the use of essential oils such as coconut oil, sage oil, lemon peel oil, which I have created with a product called Lumino that can whiten teeth as well as the peroxide products without all of the harm associated with peroxide.
Now, we also, aside from tooth whitening products, we also use a lot of products to kill bacteria. Now, are we seeing some of the same problems there when it comes to oral care?
Yeah, you know, this whole, for the past 70 years, the entirety of the dental research has focused on killing bacteria. The main reason for it was bacteria causes cavities, causes gum disease, causes bad breath. So the approach was, let's just burn everything, let's destroy everything, including the good bacteria. Oh. So all of these products that you see that has 99.9%, kills 99.9% of the germs, is also killing all of the good bacteria, which is about 98% of the bacteria in your mouth. Now, this bacteria, we call the microbiome. Microbiomes are a series of microorganisms, mainly made out of good bacteria, that protect us against infections and disease. So if we go back to thousands of years of how we survived without modern medicine, microbiome was a key part and a first line of defense before our immune system got activated. So what are we doing with this? So we're using products such as antiseptic mouthwashes and toothpaste that destroys this microbiome, and it destroys our first line of defense. The way to do it is not to kill the bacteria, but neutralize the toxins of the bad bacteria. And that's what the products that we have made with 60 clinical research has shown that it can do.
All right, so you spoke about this product that you designed. Yeah. How does it work?
Right. So what it is that the main ingredient in it is Dead Sea salt. Dead Sea salt is one of the highest mineralized salt in the world. So when we're talking about table salt, it has only 2% minerals. When we're talking about sea salt, it has 20% minerals. When we're talking Himalayan salt, it has 40% minerals. When we're talking about Dead Sea salt, there's 86% minerals within that salt. And our teeth is made out of minerals, our bone is made out of minerals. So how we're protecting the mouth is, first of all, with the Dead Sea salt minerals, and then other ingredients for freshening. We're using clove and basil in terms of the freshening of the breath, because we're neutralizing the toxins of the sulfur producing bacteria. All of these products and ingredients mixed together has been created in such a way that it's a certified non-toxic oral care. So we don't destroy any of your human cells. Now, this may come as a surprise, but there's actually no certified non-toxic oral care product in the world that protects the microbiome. We are the first. And what we are doing, neutralizing the toxins of cavity-causing bacteria, gum disease bacteria, and also the ones that causes the bad breath.
Wow, Dr. Karash Madahi, thank you so much for this information. That's great.
Yes, and for more information about the products that he's talking about here, you can find the retailers in your area, or to purchase the products online, visit luminohealth.com, or you can call the number on the screen. So thank you again to Dr. Karash for being on our show today.